Hey everybody, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Leo New Moon Pick a Card reading. I'm so sorry I was MIA yesterday, but I was under the weather. I actually had like a 24-hour stomach thing. It came out of the blue, not really sure where it came from. I really attribute it to these energies because nothing really changed. Like I didn't see anybody different. I didn't eat anything different. So yeah, just feeling like my body needed a purge, I guess. Hello everyone. So we're going to do a pick a card, and I'm going to hold up 3 crystals, and then I've actually pulled the piles that will go with these crystals. But this Leo new moon really is going to bring you in a lot of where you're going to be creating going forward, what you're going to be putting your passion towards, what you're going to be working on. And so I wanted to do this full moon, new moon reading, because I thought it would be really interesting to see what we're all going to be creating, right? So the 8/8 portal all signs reading is up, so take a look at that if you haven't already. And then today we're going to do the new moon in Leo. All right, so the piles are going to be, or the choices are going to be, so we have a green agate crystal for the first pile. And this is all about grounding. This is all about financial abundance. This is all about being in connection with Mother Gaia. Number 2 is black obsidian. So where do you need to be protected, or protection? So this is a beautiful stone, all about protection. So that's pile number 2. And then pile number 3 is clear quartz, which is all about connection to the divine. And this is an all-around good crystal. For when you're not sure which crystal you need, you can always go to clear quartz for any of your needs. All right, so those are the 3. So we have clear quartz, 3, 2, see if I can hold them all up. I can hold them all up. And then 1. So what are you drawn to? Sorry guys, I know this isn't the best representation, but anyway, that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it. So again, the Leo new moon is going to be until the next new moon cycle. So that's 30 days. And what is it you're going to be creating? Where are you going to be putting your passions? So hello everyone. Hello Lisa. Hello Anne. Hello Cynthia. Hello Johanna. Hello Rhonda. Hey everybody. All right, so we're going to start with, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, please love and share. If you use the heart emoji, something's going on with Facebook algorithm. I haven't been reaching the people that want to be reached. So thank you for all of you who are helping me with that part of the business. So here we go. Are we ready? Number 1. Archangel Raphael is coming in, a provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. And I love that. I didn't look at these. I just pull them and I leave them. But look, I chose the green stone, green agate, to go with Archangel Raphael. Look at that. Beautiful. His green cloak of healing coming in for you to help you mind, body, and spirit, to heal whatever is weighing on you, whatever is pulling on you, whatever is not working well. And really invoking him to come in and with his green ray of healing light to help to heal whatever part that you need, whether that's whether it's in your heart, whether it's in your mind, whether it's in your emotions, whether it's in your physical body, whether it's in your energetic body. But where do you need healing? And being very clear with yourself, being honest with yourself is what it feels like. So invoking Archangel Raphael as you need to going forward. So the King of Water, the 8 of Air, and the 10 of Air. So this new moon really feels like you are going to be coming into your power by getting very grounded in your emotional body, and that it's time to move forward. It's time to get into compassionate and trustworthy energy as you come into the healing pile number 1. This is all about letting go, walking away. Walking away from that relationship that didn't serve you. Walking away from that friendship, family, member, friend, frenemy. This is about really standing in your power and healing that part of you that kept you in a bad situation, pile number 1. So, can you all hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? So, this is about invoking Archangel Raphael to allow the relationships to be healed. And not only the relationships to be healed, but the relationship with self, because the relationship with self is the most important relationship. And when you heal the relationship with self, then you're going to heal those parts of you that's going to allow you to walk away from or heal those relationships around you. Sometimes the only thing we can do in a situation is disconnect. And either they'll be back or they won't. Oh, thank you, ladies. Thank you. Yeah, because you're coming into the power of purpose. So you're being brought into moving away from relationship situations that no longer serve you, getting healed from those situations, what made you stay in them, because you are coming into your purpose in this new moon energy. The power of your purpose. And everybody's purpose is going to look different. This is very general. But where do you feel your purpose is? Are you a giver? Are you a nurturer? Are you a scientist? Are you a creator? Are you a teacher? Whatever your purpose is, that's what this new moon is going to be. It's going to be bringing you into your purpose. So where you're feeling drawn to create, teach, mold, give, that is what this is all about. And you can only do that. You can only really give authentically when you are in this space of power. So really allowing yourself to love yourself enough to walk away from what no longer serves you. Move away. Just move away. You know, it doesn't even have to be like this big dramatic thing. It can just be simply you stop taking the phone calls. It can just simply be you just stop hanging out with them. You know, this doesn't have to be dramatic. But this is about you taking back your free will. This is about you taking back who you are here to be, and you can't do that if you're playing small. If you're staying in this very negative self-doubt, negative self-talk, unworthiness, powerlessness, anger. It's time to free yourself from those emotions and recover through invoking Archangel Raphael. So this is what is bringing you into your purpose. Pile number 1. All right, pile number 1. Let's get a Beyond a Lemuria card to go with this. Hi, Stephanie. This is a pick a card, guys. So if you are coming on late, you can always watch the replay to see what the choices were, but take what resonates, as always. If you're watching on the replay, please #replay. Thank you for the hearts and the shares. All right, so let's see what Beyond the... Oh, alignment. Yes, your purpose, alignment. Look at that. Beautiful. So yes, you're coming into your alignment, pile number 1. the alignment of who you truly are. And so all of those old stories, all of those old relationships, all of those old paradigms, like they're out of here. And this is really going to, this new moon is going to like bump you into this new energy of alignment, of being in the situations and being guided to signs for the way in which forward, where you need to be putting your time and energy, who you need to be putting your time and energy with. And so this is very much about you getting into alignment with your purpose, who you came here to be, who you are. And so that relationship that doesn't feel good anymore, again, let them go with light and love. It doesn't mean maybe they won't be back at some point, but they've got to do their own work. And you have to be in alignment with who you came here to be. And if you're being pulled on by someone who's being emotionally abusive, physically abusive, mentally abusive, it's pulling you away from your purpose. If you're staying in anger about an old relationship and situation that no longer serves you, like you're holding on to some old idea of revenge, or that's taking you out of your alignment. This is what this energy is going to be bringing you to, into alignment, and it may be a bumpy ride. And that's why Archangel Raphael is coming in to say, I've got you. All you've got to do is invoke me, and I will be here for you. But we're bringing you into alignment for your purpose, because this new moon is about you creating your purpose. Whew. I love it. I love it. All right, since this was about relationships, let's pull a relationship card. See where they want to take us. Where do we want to go? Yeah. So reconciliation, someone from your past life is returning to your life. So there may be someone coming in apologizing. There may be someone coming in to, they might even try to come back. And this is your ability to say, no, thank you. This is where you say, I really, truly am done with this situation. Because you are coming into divine timing, into something that is worth waiting for. So for some of you that are ending relationships, romantic relationships, just know that divine timing is at play, and the new one will be coming in at the right time. It doesn't mean that it's coming in tomorrow. It doesn't mean it's coming in this moon cycle. It just means that when it is the divine time. And so if you're someone that's trying to manifest your most compatible partner, then the best thing you can do is to heal those parts of yourself from those past situations and relationships and childhood traumas that no longer serve you. That you're really ready to be brought into alignment of who you are here to be at this time. And that means that there's going to be some healing that you're going to need to look at so that you can go into this next cycle, in alignment with who you're here to be. And you can't do that if you're holding on to baggage, stuff that's weighing you down. All right, pile number 1. So thank you for being here. All right, pile number 2 was black obsidian, or is black obsidian, and this is a protection stone. So let's see what this new moon energy is going to bring you. Legends, learn from those who inspire you. So, you are going to be learning something. You are going to be learning a new skill, a new tool. You may even just be sharing your gifts in a way that you've never shared them before. You might be sharing parts of yourself that you've never shared before. You might be opening up to who you truly are and sharing that with those around you. And so, you are becoming a legend in this new moon cycle. Oh, I don't want to look at that one yet. Yeah, big change. Big change, pile number 2, which is why you got the protection stone. Big change. So you got the 4 of earth, the 9 of fire, and the Lover's card. So you've got big, big change coming in. That's why you need to learn from those who inspire you. What have they been through that you can learn from so that you don't have to go and learn that lesson yourself? Because what I'm picking up with this is that you are protected and that it is your control that you do not have. Control is an illusion. You don't have control. And that you're going to be coming into making big, big choices that are taking you into new roles. So for some of you, this might be a relationship, but I'm really feeling for the majority of you, this is more along the lines of your purpose, your mission, really stepping out of your comfort zone, really getting out of this waiting energy, and really getting into making the choices through the protection that is going to lead you forward. So for those of you who have been inspired and you've been afraid to take the step, this is your here it is, take the step. That you just need to look at, how have people done this around me? How have they done it successfully? What are the pitfalls? What are the traps? What are the things I need to learn? What do I need to stay away from? But then it's like you need to take the step. You need to take the leap of faith. You need to go in the direction that you're being inspired in. So some of you might be changing your careers completely. Some of you might be just sharing your gifts and talents in a way that you've never shared them before, and you're afraid. You're afraid of how it will be received. You're afraid of criticism and judgment. And that's totally expected. Of course you are. But I love that you got the protection stone, and then you also got the 9 of fire, which is saying you are protected. You have the resilience. You are prepared. It's go time. And so it's time to share your gifts and talents. It's time to get out of your own way. It's time to love yourself enough to say, I'm ready to take the next step. I'm going to start that business. I'm going to get that website up and going. I'm going to let people know who I truly am at my core. So this is a big energy coming in. Yeah, moving forward, absolutely. So this is big energy that's coming in that is going to allow you, and look at that, we got the master number 44 here. So definitely take a look at that because that will be a special number for those of you who picked pile number 2. Yeah, because it's time. Look at that. Yay! It's time for you to shine through. It is time for you to shine through. It is time for you to really almost expose yourself. Expose who you truly came here to be. Expose what it is you truly want to do. So your light is shining through, and it's going to shine through, and it's going to bring about your passion, your creativity, your creation. It's going to be moving you into that next role, into that next story for yourself. So I just feel like this is big shifts. This is like career change, starting your own business, walking away from, you know, that job you've had that has really been stealing your energy. Yeah, it's time. It's time. All right, let's see what Beyond Lemuria has to go with this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Keep working, keep working, keep working. All right, let's see what the Beyond Lemuria wants to just finish this message out with. Pile number 2. I don't know who got this in the 8/8 portal Lionsgate reading. Every one of those signs was very different. If you've not taken a look at that, please do. They were all really, really different and very, very, they were deep messages. And so the realm builder came up for someone, realm bridger. And that's what you're doing. You're bridging the realms from 3D to 5D. And so you're really starting to shine your light. Your light is starting to shine through who you are, who you came here to be, your gifts, your talents. And so having that job that drains you, you can't do it anymore. Not starting that business, you just can't not do it anymore. Like it's time to go. It's time to be the realm bridger that you came here to be. You did? Joanna said I painted that last year. Oh my gosh, look at that. There's confirmation you're on the right path. you're in the right place. You're doing the right things. I'm gonna have a tear here in a minute. Yeah, visionaries, architects of the future, information from other realms, bridging the seen with the unseen, inspiration, seeding a new earth, traversing different states of consciousness, birthing ideas from subtle reality, journeying. You are the pioneer of your life, and that's what this new moon is going to bring you. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing or intuitive drawing to capture some of the more lucid information. Be creative and don't take on the opinions of others. It's time to think and do things a whole other way. After all, as the saying goes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So pile number 2, you are protected. It's time. It's time. Oh, thank you. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Whew, that's beautiful. That's synchronicity. We're in the right place. We're doing the right thing. And that's what this new moon is all about. It's bringing you to where it is you need to be, what you need to be doing. And so pile number 3, you are a clear quartz crystal. And with that came celebration, let go, and have fun. It's time. It's time to get out of the dog-eat-dog world, is what I'm hearing. It's time to enjoy life. It's time to follow your passion. It's time to not be stuck. It's time to not be stuck. Yeah, this is, I think, the heaviest energy that I've gotten so far. You know, clear quartz, this, for all of you, is really about, the reason you need to have fun is because you've been in a really bad situation for a very long time. You've been in a situation where you've not been valued. You've been in a situation where you have been used and abused. You've been in a situation where you haven't allowed yourself to shine. You've been putting yourself behind others. You've been helping other people shine. You've been standing in the background, being the support for others. And now it's time for you to be the support for yourself. And that's why you need to celebrate. You need to celebrate. So you need to come into your power. You need to forgive yourself for any choices and decisions that kept you in a bad situation. And now it's time for you to get into balance and get into playfulness. Look at that. Celebrate in playfulness. It's time. It's time, pile number 3. It's time. It's time for you to love yourself and allow yourself to move on and to celebrate the decision to move on and to get yourself out of where you have not been honoring your own self, where you've not allowed your power to shine through, where you have been doing for others and not receiving. And it's time. It's time to receive. Really important that it's time to forgive yourself. It's not about forgiving anybody else. It's just about forgiving yourself for, yes, time to support yourself, absolutely. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you're resonating. But this is really important for you to know that it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to stand up. It's okay to look at what you do have versus what you don't have. So we want to only focus on what we do have. We want to be grateful for what we do have. We want to pull ourselves out of the sadness, the despair, the loneliness, and we want to get back into our power. We want to get back into being playful and creative and loving and being able to receive and give love in a way that is beneficial for everyone. Yeah, this has broken you open. This hurt, this sorrow has broken you open. It's broken you open to show you who you truly are. It's broken you open to show you how strong you really are, how you can do what you need to do alone. And for some reason, I'm not a numerologist, but I was brought to the numerology, and this 20 28 is a 10, which is, again, a master number. 10. New beginnings. So this is about you being broken open and at the soul level. That whatever has broken you, whatever the situation was, it's broken you open at the soul level. It really is pouring forth the traumas and dramas that have been trying to stay hidden, that you've been trying to push down. The unworthiness, the powerlessness, the grief, the anger, the fear, the despair. That's what I felt with when I was showing this crystal and then the first card. I really felt the despair. And the reason that you had to get to despair was because you needed to be broken open, so that you can now really, they're showing me like a lotus flower, like opening. Like now you can open. You, look at her, she's being birthed out of a lotus flower. So yeah, you can be opened. You can get into connection with your team of guides, angels, ascended masters, soul family, so that they can come in and guide you, be with you, help you, transform you, help you to become the multi-dimensional being that you came here to be, the spiritual being in a human body. So pile number 3, you might have the hardest road because it feels like you're on the beginning of this journey where others are more on the path. You're just getting on the path. And so just know that it is going to be through the high vibrational ideas or emotions of gratitude and joy and playfulness and composure that is going to allow you to be able to see the 2 cups that you have. And those 2 cups might just be one person who supports you. It might just be the very simple little things in your life. But know that those are the most important things right now. When you're at the beginning of your journey, it's the little things that are the most important. It is getting very quiet and really hearing yourself, knowing yourself through your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters to help you know what way to go and what it is you need to be doing and how you need to be doing it. And sometimes all we can do is sit down. All we can do is be quiet. All we can do is be playful. We can be joyful. Sometimes that's the best thing we can do. Sometimes it's the best thing we can do. Just, I say this all the time, like, if you've done everything you can, you've done everything you can. You've made the phone calls, you've paid what you could pay, there's nothing left you can do in this moment, then go and do something joyful. Go find something you enjoy to do. And if you can't find anything joyful because you're that heavy, you're that upset, you're that despondent, take a nap. Take a salt bath. And you got 2 cards. You got the Earth Star Chakra Initiation. So pile number 3, you are in the initiation phase of your journey of becoming multidimensional, because you are coming into being part of the infinite, the all that is, and you're starting to feel and know that connection. And so getting grounded when you feel overwhelmed or out of sorts or don't know how you feel. I've been there more than once. I just didn't know how I felt. I was just so out of sorts. I didn't know how I felt. Go sit on the ground. Go take a salt bath. Take a nap. Because you are coming into being part of the infinite. All that is. The oneness. And it's big, big stuff. And it's overwhelming and it's scary. But you're not alone. You're being broken open for a reason. And you're being broken open so that you can become part of the infinite. You're being broken open and showing that you are part of the infinite, that you are You have divinity and your magnificence right inside of you. And that divinity is in connection to all that is. That is your connection to all that is. So pile number 3, take it easy. Know that everything will turn out. That you are determined. That getting into balance is going to be helpful. So grounding is going to be really helpful. But this new moon is bringing you through some stuff. And you're not alone, and you're not the first person to go through it. So we are here to help you, support you, and uplift you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. So that is the new moon in Leo and what that is bringing, and what this energy is bringing you. All of us. All of us. So, take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. And today, July, if you're seeing this on July 28th, in just about an hour and a half, Thomas and I will be doing the consciousness conversation. We'll be talking about illusion. So join us. All right, guys. Love to all. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon.